A female assassin attempts to assassinate a presidential candidate for the first time. Just as she opens her scope and adjusts the angle, the candidate notices a reflection coming from a building in front of him and realizes he has been locked onto by a sniper rifle. However, does not panic at all. He calculates the distance between himself and the sniper, 3,000 meters. At the moment the bullet leaves the chamber, the candidate could have dodged it, but he deliberately lets the bullet hit his shoulder, because by doing so can gain more public votes. The female assassin never expected Mark's brain to have evolved to such a high level. Half a year ago, this presidential candidate was just a novelist, but after an entire week couldn't write a single word. He knew he had lost his creative inspiration, and his girlfriend had also left him. Mark completely lost confidence in life. One day met his ex-wife's younger brother, who gave him hope to keep living. The company he worked for had developed a transparent little pill that could unlock the brain for a second round of development. In the end, Mark accepted it, and that decision launched his completely overpowered life. In the future he would even become the president. After returning home and taking the pill, his pupils began to dilate, and the lights in front of him became brighter. He could even see every single hair of his landlord's sweat. Then, just by glancing at a small corner of the book inside the landlord's backpack, he immediately knew that the landlord was studying at a law school. The contents of the book appeared directly in Mark's mind. When the landlord heard this, he was completely shocked on the spot. Mark then deduced that the landlord was struggling with his graduation thesis. Mark said he could help him finish it, and the landlord immediately waived his rent. That tiny transparent pill gave him a world-class brain. His inspiration surged instantly. A full-length novel that he hadn't been able to finish for half a year was completed in less than an hour. The next day handed the finished manuscript to his boss, but the boss said he was too lazy to read it and believed that Mark was incapable of writing a novel. Mark told him that if he read just 3 pages, he would definitely be extremely satisfied. After saying that, Mark left. When he returned home, his boss immediately called him, making Mark ecstatic. However, just as he sat down in front of the computer, his mind suddenly went completely blank. It turned out that the pill only lasted for 24 hours. After 24 hours, he would return to being an ordinary person.